Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here, and welcome to my guide on the Balloon Transport System mini quest. Now, this mini quest is unlocked after you complete the Enlightened Journey quest. Now, if you haven't completed the Enlightened Journey quest, although I'm sure most of you will have done, otherwise you wouldn't even be looking this up, I do have a guide for that in the description below, which you can click the link for. So after completing that quest, you are then able to unlock different balloon transport routes by doing a series of obstacle mini games like you did in the actual quest. All of these different locations have a specific requirement and logs needed in order to complete the mini quest. Now, for the purpose of this guide, I made sure I had all of the requirements to be able to do all the routes in one video, but I will tell you the different requirements for each route. So, the first two routes, Intrana and Tavali, you would have unlocked during the quest. So those ones you don't have to worry about, but they're two routes available to you now. The other routes are the following. So, you can go to the Crafting Guild. The initial trip will require 10 oak logs, and you will need a firemaking level of 30. Any further trips to this location from Intrana will require 1 oak log. Varrock south of the lumberyard requires 10 willow logs to unlock that route, and you need a firemaking level of 40, and any trips to the location after you unlock it will require 1 willow log. Castle Wars requires 10 yew logs, and you need a level 50 firemaking to unlock this route, and again to get to Castle Wars from Intrana after you do it the once will require 1 yew log for each trip. And then finally, to get to the Grand Tree, that requires only 3 magic logs. However, you must have a firemaking level of 60, and you need 1 magic log to go to this location each time after you unlock it. Anytime you want to return to Intrana from the location, so for example, you've just landed a balloon at the Crafting Guild and you want to get back to Intrana, you'll need a normal log to do so. Now, each time you unlock a new route, you'll receive 2,000 firemaking experience, so we've got 4 new routes to unlock. You don't have to do all these in one go, so if you've only got up to level 50 firemaking at the moment, you can unlock 3 of the routes now, and then when you have level 60 firemaking, you can come back to this later on. So in this guide I will show you how to get past each of the little mini games that will unlock a new location, and obviously I will advise you having all of your logs and requirements ready, and I will obviously tell you where to start from and where you end up and what you need to do. So starting at Intrana, where we did the Enlightened Journey quest, you guys should remember where that is, will be where the main balloon is stationed. So the first location we're going to unlock is the Crafting Guild. Once again, you require 10 oak logs. Obviously, if you do fail during this mini quest, like if you don't follow my instructions correctly, you will need a further 10 oak logs to try again. This balloon will take you to the Crafting Guild, literally just north of it and west of the clan camp, and obviously this requires level 30 firemaking. So when you're ready, you want to choose the route to the Crafting Guild via the interface, and you'll be brought up with the same sort of mini game like you did in the main quest. The instructions or controls either are exactly the same as we did in the normal quest, so those of you should remember what I mean by each of the following instructions. So starting from screen 1, I will give you instructions on how to get to screen 2. So you want to relax 3 times, then you want to burn the log twice, then you want to relax 2 times, then you want to pull the red rope, then you want to relax 4 times, then you want to burn a log once, then you want to pull the red rope again but once, relax 2 times, pull the normal brown rope once, you want to then relax once, burn the log once, and then relax once again. This should then take you to the second screen, and again make sure you don't click anything until you're ready for these next set of instructions. So to get from the third screen, from here you need to relax once, then pull the normal rope brown one once, then you want to relax once and burn the log once, then you need to relax 4 times, then you need to pull the normal brown rope once again, then you need to relax 3 times, then you want to burn the log once, and then finally relax 6 times, which will take you to the third screen. Make sure you only relax 6 times, otherwise if you click too many you might skip a step on the third screen, and again don't click anything until you're ready. Now to get from the starting point of the third screen to the landing spot, you need to relax twice, then you want to drop the sandbag once, then you want to relax 6 times, Then you want to pull the red rope once, Then you need to relax 3 times. Then you want to pull the normal brown rope once. Then you want to relax 3 times once again. And then finally pull the normal brown rope once, and you will have arrived at the crafting guild. So now you have unlocked this route permanently. If you ever want to go from the crafting guild to Intrana, it will require 1 normal log, and then to go from the Intrana spot to the crafting guild spot will require only 1 oak log, and you would have received 2,000 firemaking experience for that. So the next location we've got to unlock is in Varrock near the lumberyard. So what you're going to need for that one is 10 willow logs and a level firemaking of 40. Now there are some willow trees just near where you land from the previous route we just unlocked. So if you're going to plan to do that route straight after, you might as well cut some willow logs down here. You're also going to require 1 normal log to return to in Intrana. So I'll speak to you in a moment. So, once you're back at Intrana and you're ready to go to the Varrock location, obviously make sure you've got your 10 willow logs and 40 firemaking. You want to click the interface and select to go to Varrock, and you'll be brought up with the same obstacle screen as before, but with a different layout. So, once again, you need to do the following controls to get across from one screen to the other. So, starting from the first screen, to get to the second screen, you need to do the following. Burn the log 4 times, then you want to pull the normal brown rope twice. Then you want to relax 3 times. Then you want to pull the normal brown rope once and relax once. Then you want to pull the normal brown rope once again and then burn the log once again. Then you want to relax twice. Then pull the normal brown rope once. Then burn the log twice and relax twice. And you'll now appear on the second screen. Make sure you don't click anything until you're ready for these instructions. So, to get from the second to the third screen, you need to relax 6 times. Make sure you do that the correct number. Then you want to burn the log twice. Then you want to relax once. Then you want to pull the red rope twice. Then you want to relax 3 times. Then you want to drop a sandbag once. And then you need to relax 4 times, and that will take you to the third screen. And now to get from the third screen to the landing spot, you need to do the following. So, relax 3 times, then drop the sandbag once, then relax once, then pull the normal brown rope 2 times, then drop the sandbag, then relax once, then pull the normal brown rope twice again, then drop a sandbag once, and relax once. Then you want to pull the red rope once, then relax once, pull the red rope once again, and then followed by the normal brown rope once, and then relax. If you have done that correctly, you would have arrived at the balloon station, which is just east of Varrock Palace and just south of the lumberyard, and also quite close to the earth altar. So any time you want to come to this balloon spot from Intrana will require 1 willow log, and once again to return from this location to Intrana will require 1 normal log. And you also would have received 2,000 firemaking experience for unlocking that route. So we're going to go through the next location, which is to go to Castle Wars. Again, if you have the requirements and items ready to do this, you can return to Intrana straight away by using the balloon with a normal log, or simply go to the Lodestone and go via that way. But either way, I'll speak to you once we're back at Intrana once again. So the next location we're going to unlock from Intrana is to the Castle Wars location. The initial requirement is 10 new logs, and a firemaking level of 50 is required. So when you're ready, click the interface and select to go to Castle Wars, and you'll be brought up with the next obstacles course. So to get from the first to the second screen, you need to do the following. So you need to drop the sandbag twice, then burn a log once, then relax 5 times. Then you want to pull the red rope once, then burn a log once, then you want to relax twice, then pull the red rope once again, then you want to relax twice, burn a log twice, and then finally relax 3 times to appear on the second screen. Make sure you don't click anything until you're ready for these instructions. So you want to do the following to get from the second to the third screen. Burn the log once, then relax 2 times, then pull the red rope once, then pull the normal brown rope once, then you want to relax 7 times, again just make sure you do the correct amount there. Then you want to drop the sandbag once and relax twice, then you want to pull the red rope once, burn a log once, then pull the normal brown rope once, and then relax once, and you'll appear on the 3rd screen. And again, don't click anything until you're ready for these instructions. So to get from the starting point of the 3rd screen to the landing spot, you need to burn a log once, then you want to relax 2 times, then you want to pull the normal brown rope once, then you want to relax 3 times, and then burn a normal log once, then pull the red rope once, then relax 4 times, then drop a sandbag once, then pull the red rope once, then relax twice, and then finally pull the normal brown rope. And if you've done that all correctly, you'd have arrived at Castle Wars landing spot, which is just northeast of the Castle Wars lobby and west of Yanil. So now you've unlocked that route permanently. If you ever want to go to Castle Wars from Intrana, that will require 1 new log, and again if you want to return from Castle Wars to Intrana, it will require 1 normal log, and you would have received 2,000 firemaking experience once again. Now, the final route to unlock is the highest requirement. The logs required for it aren't so much in quantity, but they are the most dearest logs, minus elder logs. So, to unlock the final location, which is the Grand Tree, you're going to need 3 magic logs to unlock the route, and you're going to need a firemaking level of 60. Obviously, where you've been getting firemaking experience from the other route, you may now have unlocked the level to be able to do the final route. So when you're ready, you want to go to Intrana, where the balloon is stationed, and then you want to I'll speak to you once you're ready to start the final obstacle route. So, when you're ready, you're going to now want to unlock the route to the Grand Tree. Now, apparently, this is only what I've read, and it didn't happen for me, but I will warn you guys just in case it does happen. So, the 3rd screen of this path is apparently very graphically intensive. It's got like a little waterfall, so I see what they're saying, and apparently it can cause your game client to freeze or disconnect, forcing you to go back to Intrana and start over. Now, that didn't actually happen for me, and I was on the highest graphics settings, blah blah blah, but I've got a fairly newish laptop, so that may be why it didn't crash for me. Apparently though, to reduce the risk of that happening, you can turn your graphics settings to minimum, and that will then stop the final screen potentially crashing you. Like I said though, I didn't personally do that and it didn't crash for me, so it's just if you guys want to take the risk or not, but I've pre-warned you so you know if it does have to disconnect, you know why. So, when you're ready, you want to click to go to the Grand Tree, and you'll be brought up with the same interface as last time, but with a different route, and you need to do the following. So the first screen's pretty easy to get across to the second. You need to relax 7 times, so again, make sure you take note on how many you click. Then you want to pull the normal brown rope once, and then you want to relax 12 times, and again make sure you take notes so you don't accidentally cut across into the second screen, but as long as you've done that correctly, you'll now arrive at the starting point of screen number 2, and you now need to do the following to get to the 3rd screen. So you need to burn a log once, then pull the normal brown rope once, then you want to burn a log once again, and then pull the normal brown rope once again, then burn the log once again, then relax 2 times, then burn a log once, then pull the normal brown rope once, then relax 2 times, then drop a sandbag once, relax 2 times, and then pull the red rope once, then relax once, pull the normal brown rope once, and then relax 2 times. And you're now up here on the 3rd screen. Now this is a screen I pre-warned you about that could cause your game to slow down or crash. So all I would say is when you click the different controls, just make sure your balloon has moved and hasn't sort of freezed up, just to prevent you crashing by accident. So just pay close attention to make sure the little balloon is moving when you click the following controls, which will get you to the landing point. So you need to burn the log 3 times, then you want to relax twice, then pull the normal brown rope once, then burn the log once, then you want to relax 5 times, again make sure you have done 5 correctly, then you want to pull the red rope once, then relax once, then pull the red rope once again, followed by the normal brown rope once, and then finally relax 2 times. And now you would have arrived in the Grand Tree or Tree Gnome Stronghold, whatever you want to call it, and you would have now unlocked all of the routes via the balloon transport system. So anytime you want to go to the Grand Tree location from Intrana or any of the other ones will require just one magic log, and vice versa to return to Intrana will require one normal log. So congratulations guys, you have now have full access to the balloon transport system. Now, it does have its advantages, as obviously all these locations are close to certain things. So obviously the Crafting Guild balloon is right near the Crafting Guild, which makes it easier to get there in a way. Same with the Lumberyard via Varrock. Obviously Castle Wars is quite handy as it's right near a bank, so if you're going to use the Castle Wars balloon to go to another location, a bank's right there. And then also the Grand Tree makes it easy to get to as well. Obviously there have been a number of updates over the last couple of months which enable you to go to different locations quite easier now. So obviously the balloon transport system isn't as much used as what it used to be. However, you can still use it to your advantage with certain stuff, and I believe it is one of the requirements for the completionist cape as well. So just to recap what all the destinations are you've now unlocked and what type of log you need to use to get there, and obviously this is from any of the other balloon transports. You can go from the Crafting Guild to Varrock if you want, or the Grand Tree to the Castle Wars. Obviously each balloon dock will require a specified log. So to go to Intrana or Taverley from any location requires one normal log. To go to the Crafting Guild from any location requires one oak log. To go to the Varrock location from any other one requires one willow log. To go to Castle Wars from any location requires one new log, and to go to the Grand Tree requires one magic log. So yeah, overall, it doesn't take too long to complete this little mini quest, and it's just handy, especially for the firemaking experience as well. That's always a bonus. If you followed all of my instructions correctly, you shouldn't have any problems with this mini quest at all. Like I said, the only one that might cause you a bit of trouble is that final one at the Grand Tree on the third screen, because of the rumoured graphics crash that it can do. However, when I read that was quite some time ago, so it may be that they've kind of fixed that glitch in the game anyway, but it might be worth reducing your graphics to minimum just in case. So yeah, if you get stuck at all, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best I can. If not, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers guys, bye bye.